Hello and welcome back to my channel where I'm documenting my journey on the OPTAVIA 5-in-1 program. And welcome to the January 30-day kickstart. So today is actually day 0. It is New Year's Eve. So day 1 starts tomorrow. You will see what I eat in a day on my OPTAVIA 5-in-1 plan, and I am so excited to get started. I just wanted a brief intro because in my last video, I told you I was waiting for a Temu order, and I wanted to show you this cute shirt that I got for like $8 on Temu, and I am wearing it to a New Year's Eve party at Mike's friend's house. And I made sauerkraut balls. I'll show you those in a second. What I didn't know is I think sauerkraut balls might be an Ohio thing. But anyway, they're delicious. They are not on the OPTAVIA plan and probably have a lot of points on the Weight Watchers plan. But anyway, I've got those in the crock pot and I'm gonna take them over to the party because pork and sauerkraut on New Year's is supposed to be good luck. So I just wanted to check in, say hi, tell you how excited I am to be doing these next 30 days with you guys, and I will see you in the morning.
Every day I'm looking for a way to return to the time when everything was easy to learn. Don't know when it started to get so serious, building up an illusion of a world full of trust, moving on when everything's gone. It's hard to be strong. Confusion in my mind, no way to turn back time. My soul in need of remedy, don't even know the enemy. When I feel out of touch, can't seem to get enough, hiding away from everyone, I don't know where I'm coming from. It feels like it never happened, maybe just a dream. Could it be my imagination running out of steam? All I know is every time I see you, I feel insecure.
Good morning and welcome to day 1 of my January Kickstart Challenge. So as you saw, yesterday was New Year's Eve, and I've been kind of indulging over the holidays, and I feel like crap. I am so ready to dive right into this challenge because I know that when I'm on plan, I feel so much better. So I'm so excited for these next 30 days. If you want to join me, please feel free to contact me. I've got information in the description box below. You can shoot me an email or you can fill out the Jot Form health assessment and I will contact you. But anyway, I am very excited to do this challenge with you guys. So, like I said, today is January 1. So I am off of work for New Year's Day. I am not feeling the greatest because I think I married it up just a little bit too much this season. But anyway, the sauerkraut balls were a big hit, by the way. I linked that recipe down below. So you saw what I had for my first feeling. I had the golden chocolate chip pancakes in my Dash griddle. And then I had a cup of coffee with 3 tablespoons of nut pods for 1 condiment. So I'm not really gonna get a whole lot done today. I have some laundry to do and some picking up and basically just rest up so I can start work fresh tomorrow. So I am actually watching The Crown on Netflix right now. I don't know why, but I never gave that series a shot. But now that all 6 seasons are in, I'm excited to watch it. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that. You'll see what I have for my next couple of fuelings, and then I'll be back to prepare my lean and green. And I'm just keeping it simple today. I think I'm gonna do a salad. So Anyway, I will check back later.
An illusion of a world full of trust. Moving on. When everything's gone, it's hard to be strong. Confusion in my mind. No way to turn back time. My soul in need of remedy. Don't even know the enemy. When I feel out of touch, can't seem to get enough. Hiding away from everyone. I don't know where I'm coming from. It feels like it never happened. Maybe just a dream. Could it be my imagination running out of steam? All I know is every time I see you, I feel insecure. I'm unable to find the words. How can I be sure? I'm holding on. When everything's gone, I gotta be strong. Confusion in my mind. No way to
Okay, well, I am back to make my lean and green. And like I said, I'm just kind of keeping it simple today. I'm gonna do a salad. So what I'm gonna do is use 3 cups of the lettuce from this Caesar salad kit. Now, I bought it a few days ago, so hopefully it won't be too bad. And then I'll save this packet that comes with it for my son Michael, because he loves Caesar salad. But I'm not going to be using any of the stuff that comes with it, just the bagged lettuce. So it'll be 3 cups of lettuce for 3 greens. And then I measured out 1 can of tuna fish. I drained it and then I weighed it. And it weighed 3.4 ounces, which is half of a leanest, which is exactly what I was looking for. So I'll use half of a leanest on the tuna. And then I hard-boiled my eggs earlier today in my air fryer. Really nifty trick. You put the eggs in your air fryer at 250 degrees for 16 minutes. And then you soak it in ice water when it comes out, and they should peel awesomely. And so an egg is 1/3 of a lean. So this is where the math gets a little tricky. I still need 1/6 of a lean. And what I'm gonna use for that is this reduced fat mozzarella cheese. Now, I'm going to use this measuring cup. Now, this is 1/8 of a cup, and I'm looking for 1/6. So I will just make it a heaping cup, and that should round out my lean category. So since I have half of a leanest, I get 1 healthy fat. And I am going to have the Ken's Light Balsamic Vinaigrette. You get 2 tablespoons of this for 1 healthy fat. And then I have 1 condiment left for the day, and I like red onion on my salad. So I'm gonna cut up about a tablespoon of red onion and sprinkle that on my salad. And let me get started with that.
Every day I'm looking for a way to return to the time when everything was easy to learn. Don't know when it started to get so serious. Building up an illusion of a world full of trust. Moving on. When everything's gone, it's hard to be strong. Confusion in my mind. No way to turn back time. My soul in need of remedy. Don't even know the enemy. When I feel out of touch, can't seem to get enough. Hiding away from everyone. I don't know where I'm coming from. It feels like it never happened. Maybe just a dream. Could it be my imagination running out?
Well, my lean and green was very good. Really simple, and that's what I'm gonna try to do this week, is to keep things pretty basic while I try to get back into routine. So in the meantime, I have prepared the decadent chocolate brownie, and I put it on my silicone mold, and now I'm gonna stick that in the freezer for about an hour and a half or 2 hours, and then that will be my fourth fueling of the day. So it's been kind of an uneventful day. I've done a lot of resting. I did a lot of drinking water. I have a 40-ounce tumbler. I'm on my second one, so that's well needed, especially after some indulgences last night at New Year's Eve. But this evening, I have Wins of the Week with the Revive Tribe. I am part of Ashley Kisner's group, and every Monday night we get together and have a Zoom, and it really does help to stay motivated. So I'm gonna stick this in the freezer, and then probably right before the Wins of the Week, I will have that as my fourth fueling, and then I will check back for my fifth fueling. Okay, so it is the end of day one, and I made it through. You saw that I had my fourth fueling. I made the brownie into a candy bar by using a silicone mold that I just put in the freezer. That is one of my favorite fuelings to have. And now I'm on to my fifth fueling, the peanut butter shake. So I'm gonna have my shake and watch a little bit more of The Crown. I managed to pack quite a few episodes in today. It was quite the lazy day for me, but I did get in a 35-minute walk. So, and you guys remember my buddy Leo here? He is on me like glue. I do have another cat named Kylie. You probably see her in the background sometimes. She's very petite, and she's an orange kitty. But she's camera shy, so I'm not sure you'll ever see her on camera. But I'm gonna finish this and say goodnight, and I will see you for day number 2 tomorrow. Kylie, you're a good girl. Good night. Good morning, and welcome to day 2 of my January Kickstart Challenge. And what a difference a day makes. Just being on plan for one day, and I already feel a lot better. So I'm headed to work. I'm going to bring the Red Berry Crunchios cereal for my first fueling with half a cup of unsweetened almond milk for half a condiment. And you'll see what I have for my second fueling, and then I should be home for lunch. Let me get there. I'm already running late. Story of my life. See you soon. Well, I left my cereal on my counter. So my first fueling of the day is going to be the drizzled fudge crisp bar. So I'm very disappointed. I was really looking forward to that cereal. Well, maybe for my fourth fueling. All right, guys, have a great day.
I hoped we were gonna make it. He promised we would find the time.
Okay, well, I made it home for lunch, and you saw I left my cereal on the kitchen counter. I was so bummed, but luckily I had fuelings in my desk at work, and actually I always keep bars in my purse, so I was all set. And then you saw what I had for my second fueling, my favorite shake of the day, the caramel macchiato shake. And then I came home and had the cheddar biscuit mix in the air fryer. And I just love that. And I had some Aldi's version of the pepper jack laughing cow. And that was good as always. So I also wanted to show you guys, I got this sweater in that Temu order I was talking about earlier. And I actually got one more that I'll have to bust out one of these days soon. The other one is like a fluffy white sweater with pearls on it. So I was actually quite pleased with my orders. So I'm going to head back to work. I am not going to take my cereal for my fourth fueling. I think I'll just have a bar, but I probably will have my cereal tomorrow. And then when I get home from work, I am not planning anything big for dinner. I bought some Flavors of Home, which is the lean and greens that OPTAVIA sells on their website, and I'm going to be trying the chicken cacciatore. So I like the turkey meatball marinara, so I'm assuming it'll be similar. So I will let you guys know what I think of the chicken cacciatore. And then I might stop over my daughter's tonight. We'll see. I have some things to give back to her that she left over here at Christmas time. So anyway, I am going to head back to work. You'll see what I have for my fourth fueling, and then I'll be home for my lean and green.
I hoped we were gonna make it. He promised we would find the time, dreaming for eternity, creating perfect memories. Yeah, we hoped we were gonna make it. Little did I know that time would take us to a place where love could grow, but in a different way. Bigger than they'd say, now looking at you.
Well, I just finished my Flavors of Home chicken cacciatore, and I thought it was really good, especially with the tablespoon of Parmesan cheese for one condiment. Now, it's my understanding that the Flavors of Home meals are a full lean and green, but you don't get a healthy fat if you're using a Flavors of Home, but I believe you still get 3 condiments. So I was glad for that because, like you saw at lunch, I had the wedge of Laughing Cow cheese. That was one condiment, and then the tablespoon of Parmesan was my second condiment of the day. And I'm not quite sure what I am doing for my last fueling. I am thinking about making the chocolate chip cookies in the oven. I've done that in previous videos, and if I do that tonight, I'll show you how I make it. I got the idea originally from Ashley Kisner, who would put the dough in the freezer for a little bit before putting them in the oven as cookies, like 4 different cookies. And I found that as long as I wet my hands, I can make the cookies without having to freeze the dough. So you'll see how I do that. Now, in the meantime, I got home from work and immediately put my pajamas on. This is the second set of pajamas I got from my daughter for Christmas. And I have a Zoom at 6 o'clock with a new client. Shout out to Beverly. So Ashley, my coach, is going to meet with us and talk about her health goals. And I am sure she is ready to rock her journey, as I am as well. So I'm gonna go do the Zoom, and I was thinking of going to my daughter's, but I talked to her and she was too tired. She didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night, so I will probably visit her tomorrow. I'm gonna sign off right now and do my Zoom, And then I will check back when I make the chocolate chip cookies and when I have my last fueling of the day.
Where love could grow, but in a different way. Bigger than they'd say, now looking at you keep me going back to those days, capable of keeping track of how many nights could pass, cheap hotels and driving fast, and the radio playing our soundtrack, broken love, tequila and bluegrass, evenings just like movie scenes, along the roads in Tennessee, dreaming of what we could be, from the back of your dad's red truck. No one thought I was gonna make it. No one believed I'd take the time for realizing.
All right, so here we are at the end of day 2. And I have my delicious chocolate chip cookies that I just took out of the oven. And they are delicious. They're sort of like little Chips Ahoy. But before I have my last fueling of the day, I just wanted to talk to you guys about my goals for 2024. Now, if you've been with my channel for a while, you know I've been kind of on the same, oh, hello Leo. I've been kind of gaining and losing the same 20 pounds for the last year. And I am sick and tired of that. And you know, what my coach says is that you've got to get rid of the diet mentality. Now, yes, this is a diet, but the fuelings are only a small portion of what OPTAVIA really is. And it's time that I reassess my priorities and I decide where I want to be, you know, next year or even by this summer. And what I want to do is use the fuelings for what they are intended for. Now, OPTAVIA does not intend for people to be on fuelings the rest of their lives. And I have been on them entirely too long because I haven't had the right mindset. What I need to do, are you done yet? What I need to do is focus on my health and use the fuelings as just that, fuelings to get myself to a healthy weight. And OPTAVIA is about more than just losing the weight. There is a whole transition that you go through to incorporate back different foods that you haven't been on for a while. But what's good about OPTAVIA is that it is scientifically formulated and it's a no-brainer. You eat 5 fuelings a day, 1 lean and green, drink your water, maybe get some healthy movement in, and you will lose the weight. And this time, I want to keep going and not let excuses get in my way so that maybe by summer, I can be going through transition. That's my goal. And if you're interested in doing this with me, please contact me. My information is listed in the description box below. So I'm gonna have my cookies and say goodnight. If you like this video, please like it below and subscribe to my channel and tick that notification bell so you are alerted every time I upload a new video. I'm gonna say goodnight and I will see you tomorrow.